Hey guys, this is JP Firepledge here, bringing you guys another part of Genshin Impact. So in the last part, we found another one of Diluc's tears, I believe that's his name. Dvalin's tears, I'm sorry, Diluc is the guy. Another one of Dvalin's tears. And so we're now in this temple, and we are trying to find another one, I think. So, I left you guys off in the last part. I looked at this temple a little bit, just pan the camera around it. Oh, nice. And you guys saw just now, we actually triggered this guy's new ability. I'll show you really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big old wind slash. Got the little link going on here. But yeah, guys, just so you can fill you guys in, we were doing this temple. It seems like it's gonna be pretty big, so I'm glad I changed the part up because I think we would have potentially run out of time. And I don't really want to run out of time on you guys. So, try and snipe these dudes. I don't think that's an explode. I don't really want to be in here because I'm going to get frozen or electrocuted. Oh, I actually can't be in here. That's weird. Get me out. For some reason it wouldn't let me climb out. Snipe that guy. If I can get up there. That's why I didn't want to get frozen in the water. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool ability, man. Yeah, so he does a wind slash now whenever he attacks. On his very last attack. You see, for these guys, it's really helpful because it procs the swirl status. So that's pretty free now. I hope that all the characters get something like that, or something just as useful as that, like their final attack becomes their element. Okay, so we're gonna take out these archers first because I don't want to be dealing with this. Oh, perfect. He's in the water, so he'll actually get electro charge pretty easily. I actually want to catch this dude. I want to show you guys something with Lisa. I actually didn't realize. So she has this hold ability. Does a big old spot damage.
You're in
you can
for
actually
a little
hold
shock.
her E ability too. It does like lightning. I just found that out last in between parts a couple of parts ago. So that makes her more, to me, like she's almost kind of like an area denial character. Where she like really.
Don't be such a brute.
I'm dumb. Made an event pop up. We want to get the chests. Because we like money. More. Okay, this is like a little puzzle. But we're gonna bypass the puzzle. I guess that's there if you don't want to fight the enemies, you can just like run past. And this will activate, I think, once. Yeah. Say. Have anything special going on. Man, this is a really cool area. This is the most complicated looking temple I think we've been in so far. Definitely some story stuff going on here. Switch from me. Phasing through the floor a little bit, make me a little nervous. Oof, these moving platforms. In one of the earlier parts in one of the early temples, I plummeted to my death on one of these platforms. They stay in place? Oh, they do. I don't actually have to, like... I don't have to hot dog it so much. I'm over here running through. Alright, so we got Electro Slide.
Go, go, Baron Buddy! Let it rain!
As you notice, her ultimate actually did get a lot bigger. And we don't really want to use any electric on these dudes because they don't take electric damage. Let's take out this guy. These actually heal the enemies. And that is not something really we want. But I like these dudes because it's very easy to do damage to them when you don't use an ability like that they're completely... Like, his, for Kane, who our main is, that's his name, at least right now. his ability, actually, you have a person like this guy who has constant fire damage on him. It doesn't really help to use the fire damage stuff on him. Because all he does is like...
You're in for a little shock.
All he does is just proc the actual ability again, so...
You're in for a little shock.
Can't break this guy's shield.
You're in for a little shock. Try not to...
I'm trying to hammer him so I can get some damage on him. These dudes are really annoying, a lot of the mages, because they just get their shields back super quick sometimes. It's not like you don't run into them constantly, really. Like, you guys haven't seen too many of them. Normally you run into the little, like, the basic enemies and, like, a big dude, maybe. But, like, those mage guys, they can, like, really just... They can stagger out and just... You won't die from them normally, but they just take a very long time to kill. It's like... They're so tanky, even though they don't really have any tanky abilities. I'm surprised there's not another chest around here, but... Alright, we'll go ahead and open this one up. This one probably has a tear inside of it for us. Yep, teardrop crystal.
We're done gathering. That was hard.
It's too early to relax. We're still not done with Storm Terror. Besides, the Fatui could also be planning something.
True enough.
Hey, Luke. I heard that the Fatui have recently proclaimed you persona non grata.
What an honor. Nobody was ever proclaimed persona grata by the Fatui anyway.
The Fatui? The diplomatic delegation from Sneznaya? What have they got against Master Diluc?
The Fatui are a problem not only for the Knights, they also present a real threat to the whole of Mondstadt. And when it comes to threats against Mondstadt, Diluc is...
That's enough, Jean. You Knights are subject to too many restrictions. You can't directly confront this so-called diplomatic scum. Personally, I despise them. If I were to choose between eating a cryo slime alive or joining the Fatui, I'd prefer to be crushed to death by a meteorite.
Jeez, your wording is so very dramatic.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so just to clarify, I do not like how they storytell that stuff, where you like don't see people and they just talk, and you have to go in there. It's always into a load screen. It's so weird. And it'll cut off. That's the weirdest part. So I'm trying to make sure you guys get all the story and all the background behind all this. I know it's just flavor, but I feel like it should be for when you're running from point A to point B, but it only really triggers if you are... Don't load anything, so we sit around at the end of temples sometimes and we have to watch our characters do nothing. This is pretty close, so we're just going to run over. But I hope you guys are liking that so far. That was a pretty cool temple, so I'm glad that we got to check that out. I think this is taking us to another one. This is actually where the site of, we did this side quest over here earlier. Oh, I'm out of stamina. I thought it was dropping me out of sky for anything else. Okay, so we're heading up to this peak. But yeah, there was actually a side quest here that we had to do. You see that lit beacon right there? Fire beacon. We already did it, so this area would have been more populated with enemies, I'm assuming. Would have probably fed right into that side quest, but we don't have to do it. Look at us go. We just get to go and just reap all the rewards. This chest technically respawned. Oh, that actually gave us a teardrop crystal. It didn't actually do any fan service. So we will go and... Oh, we're getting attacked. There you go. So it, we got attacked on the way out, so we are coming back in. And I just went ahead and teleported us over to the big old mansion that it wanted us to be at. We've seen the winery before, so I figured we can just go ahead and streamline the story a bit for a while. What a Gene.
Woohoo!
put our crystals together.
Turn into the mighty Morphin Dvalin Rescue Squad.
Oh. The color of these crystals looks muddy. Dvalin, you're going through so much pain. Let's start purifying these crystals first. Please, Traveler.
It is hard to believe such a thing is possible until you've seen it with your own eyes.
Interesting. It's like filtering wine. The process is refreshing.
I think we should have enough tears now. So next we use the crystals on the Holy Lyre like last time.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know what's going on there, we had it in the last part, just for anybody who's coming in just now. Our character, or actually 2 parts ago, but our character has the ability to basically draw out the imperfections from these crystals. And it's supposed to be this weird thing where, like, Lisa tried to touch one and she got hurt, and this character has no negative effects. He actually purifies them, so he's kind of the special right now. Let me give it a try. And we're gonna do 3. Now it's extra fancy.
It worked!
It seems completely different from before.
Looks a little bit more glowy, maybe.
The Lyre's animo power seems fully restored. We should be able to use it now. It's all thanks to you.
Now, where should we summon Storm Terror? It must be away from the city, else there will be casualties should we fail. Perhaps here at the winery?
If the winery was destroyed, it's not something I couldn't eventually fix. But I'd still rather not go through the hassle.
The wind that blows at sea or in high places should be able to carry a bard's words far away. It's never going to work if the air is too dry or suffocating.
Paimon understands sea or high places, right? Then the best location to play the lyre would be...
In the sky, you could play the lyre as you're gliding through the air.
Even Amber would never think of doing such a thing.
Oh.
If you go east from Starfell Lake, there are mountains south of the beach.
Oh, you mean that beach we were on when you told Paimon about your sister?
If you head to where the cliff juts out, that place is known as Star Snatch Cliff. What do you think, Bard? Meets the requirements, no?
Let me think. Star Snatch Cliff. All right, let's do it there.
Very well. Then let's meet at Star Snatch Cliff when we're ready. Please don't be late.
Yes, ma'am!
Hey.
Sorry. I didn't mean to...
Bossy pants, bossy jeans over here. I think we are good. I'm pretty sure they're gonna just fill us in with what we already know. So, how far away is this thing? 1600. Maybe we'll talk to Venti. He seems to be the main character right now. I've got wine.
Mondstadt is famous for its wine. It's the city's most prized treasure, I'd say. Its dandelion wine is the best. Actually, the scent of dandelion in the wind alone is enough to get you drunk. Ah, I almost forgot that you're underage. Such a shame.
Whoa, whoa. Our character's underage? I didn't need to... Let's live in a world where that doesn't need to be a thing, maybe. We gotta let us all know that. Everybody out here making the weird stuff. Alright, we're gonna teleport over. Well, shit. Alright, made it to the top. So, you'll see if this was worth the climb, or if I climbed up too high. Seems like it might be the case. Nope. Okay, we're good.
Everyone is finally here.
What a
Finally.
view!
Lovely for a fated reunion, isn't it? Well,
Truly.
we must be prepared for a fight.
Regardless of the outcome, things finally seem to be taking a turn for the better. Mondstadt has really been going through so much recently.
In the end, the solution to our problem was as simple as a traveler in a song. I suppose the Knights of Favonius may have played a part in it too.
Oh, we get it, Master Diluc. Everyone, please step aside. I, the best wandering bard of the mortal world, shall begin my performance with the Holy Lyre.
You go, Benny.
What has been cannot be undone.
Then why do I see sadness in your eyes? Sadness that speaks of your yearning for this song.
We are communicating. Huh?
No! Don't depart!
Do not be fooled by him, dear dragon. He left you to rot alone. Now he intends to deceive you once more.
Barbatos!
Let your wrath fester. Mondstadt has already turned its back on you.
You were planning this all along to have me slain by them!
Dvalin!
The time has come for the dragon to serve its true master. While you beware your magnetic shadows, watch the world tremble with fear.
Dvalin.
Venti, please, be careful.
You've known my true identity for some time now, haven't you, Jean? Though, I thank you for continuing to use the name Venti.
How's the Holy Lyre? Can it still be played, or does it need to be repaired?
Unfortunately, I think it's beyond repair.
Can't let this Abyss Mage get away.
You're right. If we don't fight the evil at its source, then we can't save Dvalin at all.
In which case, I shall call upon Outrider Amber to track it down.
No need.
Why is that?
I eradicated one not long ago, in one of the Four Winds temples.
What? When?
If you want to track those monsters down, then I'll seek answers from my contacts. I've got other means for getting the job done.
Diluc. Though he dislikes the Knights of Favonius, he protects Mondstadt in his own way.
Oh? Why does our little Paimon sound so doting all of a sudden?
Same reason everyone's feeling that way.
Wait for my word. I'll be sure to let the Abyss Order know that their blatant disregard for Mondstadt will not go unpunished.
Your Highness, your humble servant returns. When your homeland returns to this world, we shall revel in its glory.
Stuttery there. Alright, got Prologue 3 at level 18. So this is telling us how we can make our stats a little better. We are very, very close already. Like 100 off. Meet Diluc at the White. Damaged Holy Lyre, we have that now. Wow, that was a bit more of a pop-off than I thought it was going to be. I thought that the Lyre was probably going to be ineffective, but I didn't realize they were just going to straight up destroy it. What's this? Oh, we can actually get, let's go ahead and do this too. So the Palm Vortex now pulls in enemies instead of pushing them back. So our short-term and activatable is a little upgrade now. So perfect. I've been really wanting this because I want him to pull people in so that I can then stab them with Kaye or Noelle. I always feel like I have to use him as a finisher, and that pulls people in. Look at this pretty view. This is a really nice looking game also. I really hope that, like, this game makes me kind of like, I definitely want to like continue to explore the game and play it more and more. It's one of those things where it's like, I've definitely been gated off now. You gave me that adventure thing, and you saw we were so close. I was just like, I don't know what else to do, honestly. I was checking my stuff real quick. I'm just going to try and see if I can't do some little challenges. Maybe it'll get us right there. We still have a little bit of time. I might have to cut this episode short, sadly, because I really just don't have any more that I can do. Unless this gives it to us, and then we can continue the story a little bit. I'm really hoping this gives it to us. It's like, I only need like 100 or something, like, even that much. Open it. Alright, perfect. So we got level 18 just from doing a blossom and opening a chest, so we can actually continue along with the story now. I was really, I was only like 100 away, and I was super sad. I was like, I really hope we can actually do the story, because I don't want us to just like stop. Alright, so we'll go over to the winery. I'll meet you guys over there. Alright, we're back here at the winery. We just traveled on over, so we'll talk to Diluc.
The Abyss Order. Enemies of the human race. Even the underground networks rarely come across any information on them. With that said, it was a bit of a hassle, but I managed to dig up a few clues.
Really? That quickly? You really are well connected, Master Diluc.
Come to think of it, Mr. Big Animal God Barbatos, why exactly do you need the help of mere humans?
How do I put it? The Seven, as people now know them, were once known as the Seven Archons. Each Archon presides over their own part of Teyvat. That is the role the Archons play. Only in performing this duty can we attain power. But I don't like the idea of ruling Mondstadt, and I don't feel Mondstadt would really like it either.
Go forth and establish a city of freedom without rule. We have not forgotten Barbados' wish for Mondstadt.
Jean, you're such a devotee. Maybe someone got a little too free and is just too lazy to care.
However it may have come to be, I haven't been back to Mondstadt for an extended period of time. Without a doubt, I am now the weakest Archon among the Seven.
Guess that's why you're God to the City of Freedom.
You flatter me.
Oh, such a humble god. Is it a blessing or a curse? But we digress. Let's get back to the topic at hand. The common enemy of all mankind.
Decided to be a bard instead of being God. Look at him go. Could have been a dragon.
We have tracked the Abyss Mage to the vicinity of the winery.
I cannot stress enough how important it is to not let it escape.
Alright, Prologue 3 starting up. Song of the Dragon and Freedom. What's this? Meet the Assailants. It said it was over here by the winery. Oh, it's like really close. Good. Okay. Well, it makes sense why Venti can be on our team. If you guys saw in that early part, we tried him out. He's really strong, though. I don't know about them talking. He's not, like, feeble or anything, so... I guess we're gonna fight some Fatui. I'm glad they actually established the Abyss Mages as an actual threat, because you've seen them out in the environment, kind of like here, just these dudes with the bubbles. But they're never really that hard, they're just annoying to kill. But in that last one, we actually had a pretty decent fight against him, because he was pretty tough. This one is a water mage, so sadly I don't have... What's her face with us, Lisa? This will take a little bit more time. Yeah, I might try and, I don't think I'm gonna roll for Diluc necessarily. I really feel like I'm supposed to get him in this quest, or something like that at the end of it, like he's gonna be a part of the party. Okay, cleared out one.
Huh? What's this? After the Abyss Mage was defeated, a certain energy dispersed from its body. It seems that energy was being used to cut off the connection between me and Dvalin. Huh. Do you know of Storm Terror's lair?
Got the voice a little bit there. I think I've heard people talking about it in Mondstadt.
Of course. I believe the people of Mondstadt all know of it. After Dvalin woke up, he took the ancient ruins as his lair. As it was with the storms that previously cut Mondstadt off from the outside world, the entrance to the ruins is also sealed by a special barrier. But now, as the energy dispersed from the Abyss Mage, I was able to read the rhythmic flow of how the barrier's magic was woven. I must admit, it sounds even more horrendous than a chorus of hilly churls. It should be enough to let us break through the storm barrier and reach Storm Terror's lair.
Which means we're going to confront Dvalin? I'm fine with that. Jean is the one who wishes to avoid any direct confrontation.
No. When there are no other options left, it is my responsibility to alter our course of action. If slaying him is our only choice, I will gladly become the knight that leads the charge.
Fortunately, we have yet to need to go that far.
Yeah, he could still be changed.
By that, You mean...
Just break those little things in his neck, I
I
bet.
mean that the Holy Liar is not our trump card. Our real trump card? The Traveler, of course.
The Traveler?
Oh yeah, I can just purify him. Is it because I purified the teardrop
Correct.
crystal?
But you have a much more precious forte. The impurities in the tears and the curse that binds Dvalin belong to the same maleficent power. Which means...
You tone-deaf bard! Don't you see how crazy this is? You've seen what Dvalin is like when he's ticked off. She'll be swallowed whole before she even gets to lift a finger.
Paimon refers to us as a girl a lot, I've noticed, if you just noticed that. Our characters, I don't think they recorded both those lines, or they put the wrong. This battle, it's gonna take everything everyone's got.
Nice plan. Worth a shot.
I am with you, honorary knight.
Join my
Oh,
party.
so we just need to fight monsters from the abyss and a dragon. No pressure or anything.
Humans aren't
Well,
without their
Paimon.
strengths. Let's go.
And so... Epic actions of brave heroes finally leads to this 11th hour.
Okay. We killed that Abyss Mage, and now Hurdle is the next one. FYI, if you guys ever get into recording, do not do what I'm doing, where you just like break up the recording randomly.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
Thanks, Natalie. You're actually going to be in the thumbnail of one of these things soon. Look at you go. Aren't you special? Alright guys, so we are about to continue on with the main quest. If you guys didn't know or you didn't see the part, the very first part actually, and you're just coming in now, I would recommend you go back and watch the early bit for the starters. But that character they showed, the blonde character, looked kind of like our dude. That's this guy's sister. At least that's what we think it is right now. So, see what happens. And we're gonna drop down, I'm guessing. Because this is where Storm Terror's lair must be.
It's a storm barrier. It
Okay.
looks so dangerous.
Leave it to me. Although this wooden lyre is all I have, I don't need the lyre to break through this kind of storm barrier. Wait, what is that?
Enemy attack! Prepare yourselves!
The stage will need to be cleared before I can begin my performance. Generally speaking, such chores are not the concerns of the performer himself.
Wait, what's going on? There shouldn't be any hilly trail camps in the vicinity of Storm Terror's lair.
Let's try and get the big tornado. Use the invincible. Oh man, that was a bad invincibility frame. I did it for invincibility. Oh, this is what it was doing. I was mistaken. Oh no, never mind. This was. I thought I'm misinterpreting how this guy's new ability works. I thought it was supposed to. The palm thing was supposed to bring people in. It don't seem to do that. Get away from me. Light him on fire. Try and put Novelia. They should.
Leave it all to me. Time to clean up.
If you guys didn't know, Noelle actually will hold on to the sword buff if you swap her out, so it's actually kind of nice because you can just swap back and forth. It doesn't last forever, obviously, as you just saw, but... No loot. Sad. Did you break your flute?
The hilly trolls usually do not venture into areas with high elemental concentrations. It puts a heavy burden on their bodies.
The Abyss Order must be manipulating them behind the scenes, yet they shouldn't have been able to determine that we would come, and presumably spreading their forces to halt our plans.
Without further ado, I suppose I can play faster if my only audience is the wind.
Go for it, buddy. Damn, boy.
It actually opened. You're not entirely useless, tone-deaf bard.
This is it. We are now entering Storm Terror's lair. Watch yourselves. Let's move.
Alright, Stormterror's lair. So did that dispel the entire... No, it didn't dispel all the barrier. It's just for right now, I guess. Yes, it did. Hope it did. That's more exploring for us. Not seeing anything too crazy. I think we might be able to explore some more. A teleporter. Good sign, good sign. Definitely want this. Wow, this is cool.
Cool it!
Looks like this is the front gate to Stormterror's lair. The gate is enormous compared to us. But still, Pyro wonders how Dvalin gets in there with a body that huge.
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
Oh. You do have a point.
Dang, man. That's crazy. Alright, guys. So we got Dvalin's lair right in front of us, and I think that's going to be our next part. We'll do the entire part and do Dvalin and continue on with the story. So I hope you guys have a great day. I have been JP Firepledge, and I will see you guys in the next one. See you later. Bye.